In this series, I'm working to create a fully automated village with the help of the Mine Colonies mod. But we're far from being fully automated. There's still a lot of structures that I need my colonists to build. So in this episode, I have a small checklist of things that I want to accomplish. I want to get fully enchanted netherite armor, build an underground expansion for the colony. Inside of that underground expansion, build an XP farm. And then finally, I want to find the stronghold. This is all preparation for going to the end. Because although I want to progress my village, I really wanted an elytra to get things done faster, but in reality I kinda just really want to fly around my village. In order to do all of these things, I'm going to need more diamonds, so let's go mining. Did you know that historically civilization was created around water and places with abundant food like agriculture? Eventually these places became settlements, and rather than just being a place that they could stay for a bit, people decided to move in permanently. With more people showing up and staying, the farmland for the most part was well kept, meaning others who had other professions could follow their passions. Just like the builders, stonemasons, and carpenters that we have in our colony. When civilization grew, so did the chaos. So to bring some order to society, rules started to pop up, and so did people who enforced them. After mining all these diamonds, I realized that my pickaxe was always getting to a low HP. Although I had mending on it, mining the ore wasn't enough to keep it healthy. So I decided to build an XP farm. I was planning to build it in our underground expansion, which in the future would help me house more citizens, builders, and guards. Our colony is still growing and expanding in population. We still need to get a blacksmith, a smelter, and a few other key professions. Once we get all the manpower we need to be comfortable, similar to historical civilizations, we can begin to make the village look better, and potentially build things like monuments. After finalizing the XP farm, I decided to go get XP, obviously. And after about 45 minutes, I had gone from level 24 to level 46, which was very nice. Later on, I would AFK this farm overnight, but for now, I had work to do. While I go mining for diamonds, let me explain a mod I have in this mod pack. It's called Sophisticated Backpacks. It adds backpacks to the game, believe it or not, but there's a lot more to it. There's multiple tiers of backpacks, going from copper all the way to netherite. But that's not where it stops. There's also upgrades you can add to your backpack, and these upgrades are very nice. There's one where if you have food in your inventory, then it will feed you whenever you lose hunger, or it'll feed you when you take damage, which this one is probably my personal favorite. But there's others like the magnet, where if you drop an item, you can pick it up from farther away. And if you're tired of picking up dirt, cobblestone, and netherrack in your backpack, then you can have a filter. The pickup filter is pretty nice, but I tend to just pick up the netherrack anyways. There's also an upgrade that makes it so that your backpack can never be destroyed or taken away. So even if you fall into the void, if all of your loot was in your backpack, then there's no way that you could ever lose your loot, which I think is pretty OP, but then again, it is very hard to craft. After I finished mining, it was time to go to the Nether. So I got my pickaxe and went through the portal. I was hoping that since I had XP inside my backpack, my pickaxe would take a long time to break, because my backpack will repair it with the XP that it has stored inside of it. And yes, my backpack can store XP. It could also smelt ore automatically and cook food. I mine this netherrack super fast. A lot of the reason is because I have a really good pickaxe, but most of the reason is because of the FTB mod. I want to take this time for an announcement that I signed up for Ish's Purge event. It's an event that's taking place in September, and I really hope that I make it in there. If you don't know who Ish is, then I highly recommend you go to his channel and watch his video 1000 players simulate civilization, rich and poor, because that is the best video I've ever seen on YouTube in a very long time. But anyways, let me explain what this purge event even is. There's a capital and 3 districts: the desert, snow, and jungle. Civilians live in the districts, while others like the government live in the capital. Each district is going to have work in the area, and citizens can go there to collect materials, which can be used to get other materials by trading them into the government. One example of this is if I give the government 64 cobblestone, then I will get 1 emerald. I personally signed up to become a citizen, not wanting to be a part of a government. I would rather just be like a humble business owner, but that's just me. I am hoping to get accepted into this event, but since Ish's last event got millions of views, there's going to be a lot of applicants. Finally, after 2 entire runs to the Nether, I had gotten enough netherite to fully upgrade my gear. So after decent enchants, I decided I was going to upgrade every single piece of my gear. Yes, including the netherite hoe, because my goal was to get a full netherite set, and the netherite hoe was also included in that. During all of this, I also decided to go looking for the stronghold. I added a mod to this pack called End Remastered, and it basically just makes it so that rather than crafting the normal ender eyes that you would usually craft to go to the end, you need a bunch of different eyes. I only had 2 of these different eyes, and sadly I lost one trying to get to the stronghold. It literally just disappeared into the ground. Like, what is that? I'm not sure how to get these different eyes, but I know that's going to be a crazy adventure. I'll save that one for my next video. I hope everyone enjoyed this video, and I hope this channel does well. I've been working on it for a few weeks now, and I'm really trying to step up the amount of time I put into each video. But other than that, thank you all for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.